episode of the Shell Report. I'm Ahmed Gafir. Joined with me today is redshirt sophomore cornerback Perry Fisher. Perry, appreciate you taking some time to join with us today, man.
No problem.
Yeah, awesome, man. Awesome. I know, obviously, off season's in full swing now, so you get a chance to kind of kick off workouts and whatnot. But Perry, obviously, for you, you got a chance to shine in the bowl game against Auburn. But stepping up at cornerback, I know, has been a long time coming. I know you played quarterback and also DB in high school, signed on as a wide receiver, and then it sounded like once you moved in, it sounded like the position change kind of happened pretty fast. So, what were your kind of initial thoughts on moving to the defensive side of the ball?
It actually, well, I'm gonna start with in high school. So in high school, I went to my coach my senior year, and I was like, my recruitment is kind of slow. So what should I do? And he was like, coaches like versatile athletes. So I said, okay, cool. I was like, I know I can play more than one position. So he put me back at safety for like 2 to 3 games, and I ended up having like 2 to 3 picks those games. Um, and I felt like when I did play those games at safety, I felt real comfortable, and I felt like that was probably like the most free I ever felt like when playing football, even at the quarterback position. So I say like a month in, I say like a month before I had to leave and come up to Maryland, I called Locks and I was like, yeah, just go ahead and make the switch final. You feel me? So I said that was probably like the biggest thing wanted to come in here.
Good. And I know Brian Williams was kind of the driving force for you, recruiting you out of high school, whatnot. And obviously, this will be your third season playing under him now. Is now he's shifting over from DC to co-DC, but whatnot. But just kind of just being the guy that I guess kind of recruited you to now playing under him. I guess how's it kind of been just getting to know Brian Williams, both on both sides of it?
It's been good. Like I said, since like you said, he recruited me out of high school, so me and his bond was always A1. He always kept it real with me. He never lets me get the big hair or feel myself too much. And even when I do make good plays, he also congratulates me, but he also tells me what I can fix. And I say like, man, we've been locked in for a good minute now, but the transition between him going from just coaching the D line and now being a DC, I say you see like a big difference. Before I came in, the first my official game that I came in was Penn State, and that was before I was coming in, and he wasn't the DC yet. And you kind of see how Penn State took a hold of the game that year, but the 2 years that he was the DC, you can see the improvement out of the team every year. So I see he's doing a very good job with what he's doing right now.
Good, awesome, man. And I know, obviously, like you said, just kind of, playing defensive back into college level, just kind of getting a chance to really learn the position year one. And I know this year, believe it's 10 regular season games before that bowl game. Did you feel like there was a kind of a moment, maybe during the season, or maybe before 2023 season officially kicked off, where you feel like it kind of clicked for you, where you're like, yeah, I feel pretty comfortable?
Honestly, I say I always felt like I was ready. But I say anybody would feel like that. But my coaches and my teammates, they helped me to prepare each week, even if I didn't get to play. They made sure I always practice like I was going to play. But I say going into the bowl game, my previous position coach, Coach Baker, me and him had a conversation, and me and Locks had a conversation, and as well as B-Dub. And just them talking to me, it helped me with, I say, my confidence going into the bowl game, because they told me, like, yeah, like, these people aren't playing, so we need you to play. Like, we need you to be on your game. So I say with just, like, telling me that, I say it helped me a lot to just be locked in for those 3 weeks for the bowl game.
Nice. And that's a perfect segue into what I was going to ask next, because I felt like just in that cornerback room, a lot of people looked at, Tarheeb Still, Jaquan Shepard. I know obviously Shep, he played, but, learning from Deontay Banks, Jacorian Bennett, now that bowl game, like you said, just kind of that your bigger chance to really shine. Did you feel like you got a chance to capitalize on that?
Yeah, I do. Me and Shep actually was bowl game roommates the whole time.
Yes.
Um, and I sit right behind him in meetings, and also he sits right next to me in meetings as well. So I just be able to pick their brains. Like during the season, I was able to pick he brain. Like if I ain't know something, I'd be like, bro, can you explain this to me? And what can I do better at the nickel position? Because his freshman year, he was dominant at the nickel position. You feel me? So it was no greater person to get any tactics from. You feel me? So and with Shep a longer corner, he been playing ball. You feel me? So he helped me with like just understanding like my confidence and just being patient at the line, being patient in your pedal and everything. Like I say, when he came in, he really brought like some juice. Like the room was kind of quiet, but like I say, like when the season kept going, like he really brought the juice to the team. So them, I say a lot of them played a big role in what I did do in the bowl game.
Nice, nice. And then obviously, for you, I know you mentioned previously getting a chance to work with Coach Baker. I know obviously Azar Abdul Rahim has joined the program since as the new cornerbacks coach. I know time working with position coaches in the offseason is a little bit limited, but just kind of, if you've gotten a chance to kind of maybe meet him or just get a chance to know him, how's that kind of gone so far?
Yeah. So but when we was on our break, me and Coach Zara, we had touch bases about 2 or 3 times on the phone, and every time it was good. He keep it real with me. He tell me what he like with my game, and he tell me everything I need to clean up. Like he keep it straightforward, which is so I like that about him. And he also just wants me to like to be the leader of the room, basically like make sure all the young guys good, make sure everybody doing everything as a unit and not individual. Um, so I say with Coach Azar, like he's bringing the I say he's bringing the stability into the room because I say in the past we wasn't all really as connected how we're trying to get right now. Yeah, like we always cool and stuff, but I feel like more of us start to hang out now, um, because of what Coach Azar is trying to apply in the room and stuff like that. But yeah, he doing a good job though.
Nice. I
He
like it, man. I know, obviously, and like I said, it's off season now, so back in the weight room and whatnot, and just kind of being able to build off 2023, the bowl game. Do you feel like there's any personal goals for you, or do you feel like mentally there's anything that's kind of driving you that's kind of driving you, maybe that's different than in years past?
Yeah, I say just like you said, I'm going on my third season, and that was really my first game, really getting to show the world like who Perry Fisher really is, and just knowing like I can go to the NFL, like I can actually make it to the league. So I see just everything that I'm doing now, like I'm more focused. Like I've been training, I've been working out, like I'm trying to develop my body even more. I'm trying to clean up my technique. I've been working with Coach Azar one on one and with the group. So I say just me just locking in, really like just buying into what Coach Azar is coaching. What our weight room people are talking about, like everything that I can learn from other people, like I'm here for it. I'm just trying to be locked in this season because I know this season can be a very big season for me.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And I know, obviously, with not football season, you get a little bit more downtime and whatnot. So, pitch a couple non-football questions for you. But if just question, if you weren't playing football, what sport do you see yourself playing?
Basketball. I grew up playing basketball and football. I also played baseball,
Okay.
but I didn't really like the cold like that. It got too cold. So yeah, I say basketball because I actually played basketball throughout high school as well. I just didn't play my senior year.
Yeah, yeah. You point guard, right?
I played everything, man. Ain't no cap. Everything.
I'm gonna say with that bounce, I don't doubt it, man. But I like it, man. And just a favorite NFL team.
I ain't got one, but I say my favorite person is Lamar Jackson.
Okay. Why Lamar?
Man, ain't a lot. Like you said, I grew up playing quarterback. Like that was my first position before
Yeah.
anything. Like everybody seen him in high school, that little play. That's really
Yeah.
when I start, you feel me, just watching up, like keeping up with him. I watched him even after that in high school and in college. And now you see what he's doing. So I mean, well, there's nothing you can't like about him, man. Look what he be doing.
Yeah, exactly. It is funny that you know that he made that play in high school, and everyone knows that exact play. So yeah, no, exactly right, and got a chance to win MVP last night as well. And then obviously this weekend, Chiefs Niners, you can be tuning in. And who do you think's going to win that one?
I'm going for the Niners, man. I really wanted Lamar to make it, but I'm gonna go for the Niners. I don't want the Chiefs to win it back to back.
Yeah, it's been a little bit too much Chiefs, but it should be a
Yeah.
good game. But regardless, Maryland cornerback Perry Fisher. Appreciate you joining the show. I know you fans can find you at Perry Fisher _ on Instagram. Anything else that you want to plug for the fans?
Man, I wish y'all the best of luck, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all tune in for the first game versus UConn week 0. You feel me? Y'all gonna see a lot of things from this unit. You feel me? So, hey, come watch.
There we go. We'll have plenty of coverage when spring ball gets closer. Make sure to check out InsideTheBlackandGold.net for all your Maryland athletics coverage. And once again, Perry, appreciate you taking some time with us.
No problem. Thank you.